Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys, well, we might have some good news, or maybe you guys might not find it to be good. I'm not sure, but it's about the Real Housewives of Orange County, and we have a lot to talk about. Wow, what a week. I'm so exhausted. I kind of bitched about this in an earlier, uh, I guess, pre-record, but I'm mixing our podcast with the YouTube channel. Over here, I'm like, hi, how are you? On the podcast, I'm like, this shit is going wild. So I'm trying to make sure that I just like maintain, hey, we have an algorithm over here on YouTube. But Jason is coming back tonight at 1 o'clock in the morning, and he is asking me to pick him up from the airport. And since I go to bed at like 8, 9 o'clock every night, unless I'm out of town, I figured, no, why don't you get an Uber? And he's like, that is so mean of you, Adam. I'm like, girl, the airport is 10 minutes away. Get an Uber. I will see you when you get home. Love you. I want to hear what your thoughts are. But with that, guys, we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County. So if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Now, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys. So at BravoCon this past week, there was a lot of that went down, especially regarding the Real Housewives of Orange County. Now, I talked about this a little bit before, but it's no secret that some fans still want Vicki Gunvalson, the OG of the OC, to make a return to the Real Housewives of Orange County. And they vocalized this a lot during this past weekend at BravoCon. Actually, I've never seen someone receive more praise. I mean, at BravoCon, I think Vicki Gunvalson, amongst a few others, she was one of the most recognizable housewives, one of the most praised housewives, one of the most celebrated housewives. And I was just shocked by it. And this is not, people say to me, oh, Adam, maybe she was just nice to you because it was in the moment. I had a conversation with her. She was really sweet. A lot of people say she's super standoffish. I was just simply saying that was not my experience with her. And I can say that. But now this is being addressed. Thank you to All About the Real Housewives. It's no secret that Vicki Gunvalson has filmed at least one scene for the Real Housewives of Orange County season 17. But it turns out that that's not enough for the fans who are watching. Last month, Vicki was spotted getting dinner with Shannon Bedore and Tamra Judge at a steakhouse in Laguna Beach. And the best part of all was that cameras were rolling. Now, naturally, fans wanted to know, oh, okay, well, do we have the Tres Amigas back? Will Vicki be joining them? What does this look like? Will this be her return to the show? And will this be announced at BravoCon? It wasn't. It wasn't announced. But during Watch What Happens Live, the Legends Ball, a fan asked, my question is for Andy. What is it going to take to get Vicki Gunvalson back on a fucking show? Well, fan back there out in the crowd, that is a very aggressive way to ask, but yeah, Andy, I have the same question. And as for Andy's answer, he said, stay tuned, just stay tuned. I hate that answer. I feel like it's not quite, the door is closed. It's like the door is cracked. We got a cracked door. We got a cracked door and there's like a crevice. Are we going to get through the crevice? Are we not getting through the crevice? Or is the door closed? What does stay tuned mean? Because if you give us one scene with her, then you're just like getting some fans who really are diehard Vicki fans, which I saw this past weekend. You're getting their chops wet, but then you're ultimately pissing them off. But then if you don't give her any time, then you're kind of just pissing them off, but then they're like not expecting her. But then if you give her a full-time contract back, then you got to figure out how to pay her because Vicki commands a pretty high salary. Do you see where I'm going with this? But now fans want to know, could Vicki be returning? She's definitely not returning full-time or friend of, I don't think, for Real Housewives of Orange County season 17. I don't see that, but I think that with all of the excitement around BravoCon and all of the people who are begging for her to come back, and I know it's not everybody, so don't rip my head off. I know that some people are like, no, Vicki needs to stay gone. And she thinks it's all her show, and she has it. I get it. I know that we all have opinions. Opinions are like, and everyone has one. I understand. I get that. But my point is, we want an answer. Will she be back for season 18? And on top of that, Heather Dubrow is claiming that Erica Jane, well, that she was rude to her at BravoCon and said that she does not like her. She also confirmed that her cheating rumors were going to be addressed on the show. This is what she said. Thank you to Reality Blurb. During the Oh, Say Can You OC. Oh, Say Can You OC? panel, which was attended by the Real Housewives of Orange County cast, Emily Simpson asked Heather if someone had been rude to her after claiming the Real Housewives she encountered at the event were all so nice and supportive. She said, well, I got into the van the other night after the Legends Ball, and Erica Jane I said hi, and she went and she made this like stinky face. Okay. Tamara Judge interjected. She said, Erica was so nice to me. All right, well, she doesn't like fancy pants. What can I say? That's what Heather clapped back. But Tamara also was on one this whole weekend. She was not on one like legit, but she was like, when she was asked about the cast and stuff, she would talk about it. And she's like, I think they're all afraid of me. And I'm like, that is ballsy to say. You know, she's like, when I showed up to film, I feel like they were all afraid of me. Like, you're putting a lot of, okay. Like, you're proud as hell. Go on, Tamara. Proud Tamara. Tamara Judge. 2 T's. Twats. Hashtag. In July of last year, while appearing alongside Lisa Vanderpump on her podcast, All Things Vanderpump, Heather offered a cheeky response to Lisa seemingly throwing shade at Erica. I think if you work for something, you're a good person. You give back to your community and you're philanthropic. Yeah, I think if you want to spoil yourself and you work for it, I'm not stealing it or taking money that's not mine. That's what Lisa said. And Heather clarified, you're not taking someone else's money. Oh, yeah, I know what we're talking about, and I'm not going to go there. Lisa Vanderpump responded because Lisa Vanderpump is great at what she does. I mean, I wish she would come back to the Housewives so bad. Anyways, Heather did say that the whole cheating rumors that they were going to be addressed. She's still denying all of the allegations. People are kind of roasting her as well because she made fun of Bronwyn Wyndham Burke, or it was Bronwyn or Noella, saying, you know, there was a paparazzi photo shoot on the beach. And she's like, we don't have paparazzi in OC. But then, of course, after the cheating rumors came out, then there were paparazzi photos that surfaced of Heather and Dr. Terry Dubrow in OC, where they're like lovey-dovey, huggy, and looking at the paparazzis who are taking the photos. And then somebody reposted and they're like, oh, Heather, I thought that paparazzi don't show up to the OC unless you called him, which I was like, this is interesting. But I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are about Vicki Gunvalson and this interesting tease coming from Andy Cohen about her returning to the Real Housewives of Orange County. Is it something you're here for or absolutely not? Don't hold back on me, guys. I love you so much. Sending you all the best. Happy almost weekend. And if you guys haven't already, we have a new episode of Hot Messy Podcast up now. It's up now. So go check it out in the description of this video. Click on the link. Give it a listen. We get a little bit sassy this week. And leave us a 5-star review if you would. It's free. We love you guys. And we'll see you next time. Bye.